TikTok is an emotional fucking roller coaster. If you're wondering what my friend here wants to know the results about, let me fill you in. I was so fed up with TikTok. It's like a narcissistic relationship. Like he gives me just a little bit, just enough to suck me back in, and then nothing. If we haven't met, my name's Emily, and I was building this account purely based on the tips, tricks, strategies, and theories of other creators. I recently did a test to see what happens if you just post a shit ton of content. I was fed up, I was done, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna run one more test. I'm just gonna post a shit ton of content, and we're gonna see what happens. So I got a ton of comments, and everybody wants to know what's the update. And to be honest, it's been so damn crazy, I'm gonna need to break this into 2 parts. Part 1, you're watching. Come back for part 2. The things that did happen. 1, I lost all perfectionism. I just started posting the shit. No, if you're posting 4 or 5 times a day, you don't have time to worry about your hair, your makeup, the background, the kids, how clean the house is. You just, nope. And guess what? Nobody else cares anyway. So that was positive. My kids, they went completely nuts. Posting 4 or 5 times a day takes up a lot of time. And my kids definitely felt a little bit neglected, but I got really good at editing. Like really quick, I guess, really proficient, efficient. It got easier to come up with content ideas. 4 or 5 times a day is a lot. When I'm struggling to come up with 1 idea for the day, try and think of 4 or 5. I came up with strategies to write things down. I keep a notepad in my phone. Every time I think of an idea, I write it down. I stopped worrying about time. Like what time of day can I post? If I have to post 4 or 5 times, I'm posting when I can. When I can fit it in. Doesn't matter if they're back to back. Just had to do it. I started at 2,000 followers. Today, at the time of this update, I have about 11,000. So you're probably gonna wanna come back for part 2 to see what else this did for me.